Hello, and welcome to the second installment of Student Ventures, a series curated to find out about what our incisive students at ITU have been up to, what their interests are, and get a closer look at their professional journeys. In this episode, we have with us Zohaib Sohail, who is a final year student of Economics with Data Science, or shall I say BS Economics with Data Science. Welcome, Zohaib.
Hi, Itaza. Thank you so much for having me over.
Thank you for being here. So, Zohaib, what drew you to economics with data science?
So I've always been the student who loved to indulge in debates and discussions, either be it formal or informal. So I'd bring up my friends and talk about issues, and I'll also go to my teachers and talk about stuff. So my inclination towards social sciences began from there.
Right.
But then again, when I was in my A-levels, a friend of mine was studying economics. So my inclination then grew further. The interesting thing about social sciences is that there is no fixed particular ideal state in any narrative. So there are multiple perspectives to any problem, and that is what I feel interesting. So you gain exposure from a lot of different backgrounds. So when I was looking for my bachelor's program, I stumbled across economics with data sciences at ITU, and it presented itself as the perfect merger between what I was passionate about and what something was becoming the big thing in the later years.
Right. So, multiple perspectives and something that you found out that merges economics with data science, which is definitely the future. Great. So, Zohaib, I'd like to ask you, have you had any internships in the recent past?
So I had this opportunity recently to work with a SaaS-based platform which goes by the name BSEDS, and it provides repair services to US clientele, and I worked there as a project management intern.
Right. And if I have to ask you, what were your key learnings from that experience?
So I was working on the new module, and I can't particularly mention a key learning because it was a very wholesome experience overall. First and foremost, I had never worked in a startup, let it be a tech startup. So the environment itself was very different and very engaging. Other than that, I can, draw a distinction between technical learnings and non-technical learnings. So with technical learnings, I learned how to onboard consumers and products and the overall product experience. So that was something that I focused on, and I'm passionate about as well for my career goals. And apart from that, I also learned how to survive in a fast-paced environment. So the interpersonal skills that are required in a tech startup are very different from a typical corporate setup. So that is something that I learned. People from all age spectrums were working with me. Some were senior, some were junior. And I had this very engaging and meaningful experience overall.
Right. So lots to absorb there, right? Okay. So Zohaib, I know that you are interested in data.
Yeah.
So how did your dalliance with data begin, and why are you interested in data?
So like I mentioned, when I stumbled across economics with data sciences, it was a perfect merger. The reason was that during those days when we were looking for our bachelors, all of my friends were mentioning things about data. So we were discussing big data is becoming a thing and all of that, and I explored data sciences here. So no other university was offering data sciences program at that time. So I was really passionate to know that. Then when I enrolled in different courses throughout my 4-year program, that somehow the data science part of me grew as well alongside economics. So now I'm very passionate about taking up data science as a career option as well.
Right. So on that note, it would be appropriate to ask you what your sort of future looks like, and what sort of career pathways are you or you will be exploring.
So like I said, there are two parts of me. There's this economic and social sciences part of me, and then there's this very technical data science part of me.
Okay.
So similar to the degree, I want to excel in my career in a manner that I can fulfill both. I can grow in both spectrums. So I don't have a particular plan in mind. It's very abstract, but I do have milestones. So my 5-year plan, as per se, with those milestones is that I need to get done with my MS. I need to have a 2-year experience. And then I want to launch a company as well. So it's very over ambitious as per se, but we are actually right now working on a business plan which revolves around data-driven services. So hopefully by the end of this year we would be able to launch that.
Right. So terrific milestones and lots of ambition. That's what we need from our students, right? So that's perfect. So thank you so much for being here, Zohaib.
Thank you, Irtila, for having me
Right.
again.
So today we talked to Zohaib Sohail, who is a student of BS Economics with Data Science. He talked about what his passions are, what drives him, and what sort of interests he has. And if you have similar interests, or you are interested in the degree of BS Economics with Data Science, please check out our website and find more details there. Thank you and goodbye.